All right, so today they were announcing the big beautiful bill. If you guys have been keeping up with some of my stories, whatever, this is the whole dispute with Elon Musk and Donald Trump. So the bill can be big or it can be beautiful, but it can't be both. So previous videos, we were hitting on the whole dispute with Tesla ended up tanking and made a couple of bucks off of that. And today we made about $250 off of the news of the big beautiful bill. Now, when I was looking at it first thing this morning, I was looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin ended up falling from 100,009 to 100,007. And that told me that people were a little bit iffy about, how other people and investors are going to take it. So ended up seeing low volume in the market first thing in the morning. Sniped it, took 250 on SPX, walked away. But then later on that day, the market ended up rallying. Most of the time when I see specific news, especially like this, where bills or laws are getting ready to pass, I always take a bearish perspective. Not always, but most of the time I take a bearish perspective, and most of the time it usually pans out. And I just kind of see how, people are reacting. If I don't see high volume in markets, I just kind of look to snipe the best way I can. But just a couple of notes on the big beautiful bill. So apparently it's gonna the big beautiful bill is gonna target businesses and businesses and citizens, basically eliminating taxes permanently in specific categories. So if you're a business owner, definitely check out and ask Grok or some type of AI chat box, to kind of briefly explain what tax cuts do you benefit from. But the biggest thing though is that, and this is when I started to see the market rally towards the end of the day, is that apparently over the next, I think 4 or 5 years, is going to add a couple of trillion more dollars to the national debt. So if you guys know, we're already in debt about $36 trillion. So in my opinion, this does not do us any good to an extent. I'm sure there's other pros and cons, specifically pros in the bill. But with the rally, that just tells me that inflation, and the value of the dollar is lessening. But we'll continue to keep seeing where this news goes and whether or not investors agree or disagree with the big beautiful bill. So definitely keep up with the next plays and we'll go from there. Hey.